Hello Aries, we're back. I had to do a little charging and then I want to finish all the readings today and I just have two more readings left, you and someone else. So let's get this done. Okay, let's complete the job. Aries, this is your channel messages for the 27th of July. Aries, your channel message is something is fishy about the situation. Now Aries, you're the emperor. You know, and as the emperor, you like to know everything that's happening in every corner of your kingdom. Okay, I'm getting emperor. You're looking into something. We're getting you're looking into a case. You're looking into someone's background, or you're looking into a situation. We're getting you have this. We're getting you saying, I need to figure out. Me getting a situation is very confusing to you that got your attention, or maybe somebody got your attention and you're kind of trying to get some background information about them. Me, me getting something that seem right to you, the story not adding up. Me getting you saying to yourself, I need to figure this out. I need to figure out what's happening. Something don't seem right. I feel like Aries, you are trained to know who's lying. Not who's lying. I think you're trained to know when someone's telling a lie, and you're trained to know when a story don't add up. You know, unlike a lot of people who are not emperors, maybe you can trick kings. You can tell the kings a story, and the kings will just run with the story. Emperor, it takes a lot of maturity, and a lot of experience, and a lot of business negotiations and deals for you to develop your character. I'm getting with that experience, you're analyzing something and you're saying, something fishy, something not right. Did you ask him? Him don't know either. Me getting you saying you have to figure this out. And as the emperor, you have the resources to do it. So I'm getting you're playing detective emperor, or I'm getting you're hiring one privately to figure out something independently. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. The Emperor, Aries. First card out is Jewish. Are you a Aries rabbi? Are you a Aries Jewish man? So something could be happening with some Jewish people. Me getting you need to figure it out. Me getting something that seem right, me getting something about some Jewish people, Aries, or you're the Jewish person. We also have Cancer. So I'm getting something about an Aries and a Cancer, or something about someone's mom being Jewish, right? We also have the number 5. So 5 is the lucky number we're talking about. We have Christianity. So we have Jewish and Christianity here. What else do we have? We also have aliens. Okay, this is getting weird. And we have Sagittarius. Those are your clues. And let's go ahead and go into your reading. We're getting something that seems right. Yeah, try to figure out something. Something about some Christians, some Jewish people, some aliens. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. You're saying the story don't add up. Something don't seem right. Maybe is a person Jewish, or are they a Christian? You know, are they where them come from? Maybe you're wondering who's the mom, if the mom Christian or if the mom Jewish, something like that. Then we have aliens here, so we don't know what's happening, Aries. Let's see. We have the Page of Cups coming out first. Okay, we're getting something about a boy. The boy look Jewish. Something about a Jewish boy. Him could be like under the age of 20. It could be your son. Maybe if you're not the Jewish man, Aries, we're getting something about your Jewish son. We're getting something about you and your son. This son, we have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, we're getting your son, Aries. Or something about a business that you're leaving to your son. We're getting, this could also be you scouted a woman for your son to marry. We're getting first of all, we're getting your son is like 16, 17 years old. And because, okay, we're getting you're the Jewish man. We're getting your son, we're getting your son while young, something about you scouting him wife. We're getting the son have a lot of money. Well, you have a lot of money and you're leaving it into the inheritance of your son. King of Pentacles, we're getting your son is like under 20 and him already is the King of Pentacles. Well, because you're his father. Let's see what else. We also have the Queen. So we have King and Queen. We're getting some about the parents. If you're trying to wonder if someone's Jewish, we're getting the parents black. Now, the Page of Cups usually white. The King and Queen of Cups is black. Is it something about a white kid that was born to 2 black parents? The kid couldn't be white then. maybe okay, is the mother Jewish, but the mother black. Yeah, yeah, meet a black Jew. You know, I was hearing the channel message something about the Black Madonna. I was hearing something, yeah. That was your message too. Me getting something about the black. It's like name Madalia, the Black Madalia, something like that. Did I hear it earlier? The Black Madonna is a painting or statue of the Virgin Mary and the infant Jesus featuring a dark or black skin. Something like that. What was getting the Black Madonna, not Madalia. Something about the Black Madonna. Me getting something about this kid. But so it could be black parents who decide to adopt this white child. I don't know if the child's Jewish. I'm not sure what is happening in the child's life while the child was abandoned and given to black parents. Okay, but me getting somebody. Okay, me getting the parents are definitely. Me getting the parents black, but the kid white. And yeah, try to figure out how the fuck is this possible. Did the kid get adopted? And if the kid was adopted, how the kid Jewish? Me getting try to figure out somebody identity. All right, but me definitely getting the parent. Me getting the father is a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and the mom is either Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Now maybe you're the person who is approaching someone's parents. Me getting approach the parents. Me getting try to get to know someone's mother and father. They're definitely black though. We also have the Two of Wands. Something about they come from a foreign country. They don't come from the same country you come from. And we also have the World card. Yeah, me getting something about you want the daughter. So me getting something about a Jewish kid, not a kid. Well, it's him under 20, that young. Me getting something about an under 20-year-old Jewish boy speaking to these black parents who live in another country about them daughter. Me getting something. Are you asking? Me getting you want? Okay, so Aries, again, your channel message is something seem fishy about the situation. All right, let's clarify before I get into it. Let's go. We have the angel here. Okay, me getting the kid me getting the 20-year-old is a Sagittarius. Me getting something about a Sagittarius person, a Sagittarius boy. Me getting him Jewish. Okay, is this something about him not Jewish, him Muslim or Indian? Could be something like that. Come getting the parents black or the parents melanated. If the parents melanated, yeah, is it something about? I feel like there's a person who's okay, it could be a Christian boy working for Jewish people and you think him Jewish, or I don't think it's a Jewish boy working for Christians. Me getting try to figure out if somebody is of a certain race, because being Jewish is a race, you know. Unlike Christianity, which is a religion, being Jewish is a race. This is a race of people. They must say you're anti-Semitic. Yeah, same like your racist is the same thing. Usually, you don't really convert into being Jewish. That's not how it go. And even if you're a Jewish man, you're not necessarily need for convert to being a Jewish person because he's already a Jew. Christianity, you can convert to. You can convert to Muslim. Being a Jewish man, a Jewish woman, that's a race. You understand? Hitler never exterminate Jewish people because of them religion. It was a race thing. Me getting try to figure out the Sagittarius race. But you're saying to yourself, but the kid parents black. So maybe you're meeting black Jewish people for the first time, but me getting you in denial. Or something about this kid being adopted by black people. Yeah, I wonder how is that possible? We have the star card. Okay, me getting the father is very famous. Something about the dad. We also have the King of Cups. Okay, here's what I'm getting. I'm getting the dad is Jewish. The mom is black. But the mom... So we have king and queen here coming out, which is a married couple. Me getting try to figure out who the kid belong to or who's the kid parent. Maybe the kid look kind of... Like yesterday, the kid not black, man. Does the kid look biracial? Me getting the mother black, but the father white. But I'm getting the mom is with a black man. So it's either she was with a Jewish man, is either she got pregnant for a Jewish man, had the baby, then came in contact with a black man, or the black guy don't know, so the kid is not a light-skinned black boy. The kid dad is white. That's what me getting the kid dad is a Cancer Pisces Scorpio, and the kid is a Cancer Pisces Scorpio. Me getting him is the same sign as him father, but the parents who are raising the kid, me getting both of them black. They could be Indian, something like that. Maybe 2 of one, 4 of so. Yeah, me getting somebody frequent the center, the Christian. Okay, me and the kid. Okay, so I'm kind of getting the kid don't know what the kid really is. Me getting you studied for no. Me getting you can look on something Aries as the emperor and you can say no man. This is this. This is that. So me getting the kid don't know him real identity. It could be a girl. I don't think it's a girl. It's a page of cups, or something about the girl's identity because we have the star card here. So that means somebody very famous or they were promised a rich destiny. Is this something about when you switch the Jewish girl with a Jewish boy? Because the boy, when you switch the girl, me getting something was promised to a girl. But because it was a girl, when you said no, when you want to give it to the boy. Me getting something about when you switch out the girl for one Jewish boy. Something like that. No, again, if that's not it, me getting something about me getting the kid is not yours, or the kid is not for the man who you see with the woman. Me getting the father of the little boy white and the mom black. So maybe the black mother did fuck a Jewish man, but the Jewish man never really claimed the kid because one, them say being a Jew come through the mother, you know, even though the fathers are the ones who have the wealth, or him just never claimed the kid, you know, because the mom wasn't Jewish. Maybe him just having a fling on a business trip. I do feel like the mom is telling the dad that the kid is theirs because I feel like the kid kind of look a black or mix, and the father just says good genes. Me getting something about me getting the kid actually supposed to inherit a lot of money. The problem is because the kid parents don't look like the inheritance the kid's supposed to get. Me getting it's being denied from the kid. No, I'm not sure why you're looking into this Aries unless, again, you try to set up your son with another woman. Me getting you talk to 2 people, you talk to parents of this girl about you and me getting like it's an arrangement basically. When I arrange for your son and this daughter to come together and be married and procreate, something like that. One more. We have the high priestess. Maybe someone's daughter is psychic, you know. Maybe somebody's daughter read tarot, and you know the only race for read tarot is the only other race that practice tarot other than Indians are Jews. Them practice astrology. Jewish people are actually the only people who include a fire curse. Indians don't talk about a fire curse. A fire curse don't exist in Indian astrology. That's why I'm a trust. Even though I've had my fair share of fuckery with rabbis and Jewish people. I'd rather listen to Jewish astrology than Indian astrology any day. Because Jewish astrology consists of 13 zodiac signs. Indian astrology is not. So me getting, so you go to what me getting, okay, this could be you go to an astrologer. Me getting you want to know someone's destiny. Me getting somebody gonna get married off to one Jewish boy. You're gonna marry one Jewish guy or something like that. Come me getting the daughter is a high priestess. So me getting is either them say you're gonna marry one Indian man, or you might marry a white guy who's into astrology or a Jewish person. No, rightfully you would marry a Jewish. I would say if we're going off astrology, if we're going off zodiac signs, I would trust a Jewish. I would trust a Jewish person who's reading or predicting than the Indian any day. The Jews include a fire curse. The Indians do not. Also, the Indians believe in sidereal astrology. I don't understand why you believe in that because the Indians believe that, okay, in sidereal astrology, who's the first zodiac sign? Wait. In Western astrology, the first zodiac sign is Aries. Wait. Let's look what's the first zodiac sign in Indian astrology. Hold on. Because Aries is the beginning of the year. Aries is January. Western world believe that the year begins in January, right? Okay, it's the same thing. So why them talk about Vedic? There's something about I think there's something about it starts now. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, the first is Aries. Okay, hold on. Unless does Indian people follow the same wheel? Hold on. The only not even Christians by them. Okay, it's a Aries. It's a Aries is the first planet. Okay, so I go by that. I was hearing something about in yeah, but them say if you want Aries in a Western, you're something else in Vedic. What that mean? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I should have done my research, but it came out, so I have to do it right now. Hold on. Hold on. Western astrology in Aries, what in Vedic? They must say if you're this in Western, you're this in Vedic. Right. If you're Aries in Western, you're a Pisces in Vedic. So, but Pisces is the last zodiac sign. That means the year starts in December for Indian people. No, the year starts in Pisces. Pisces is March, right? Them say if you're a Aries, January, the beginning of the year, in Western, then you will be a Pisces in Vedic, according to if this is true. But Pisces starts in March. The year don't start in March. So that's why more trust the Jewish astrologer more than the Indian astrologer, because the year don't start it. Aries is the Big Bang. So you're telling somebody who is fire, Indians are saying that if you're a fire sign, and what you mean in West, okay, wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I have to do this right now. Wait, hold on. Give me a minute. Let me just get some information. How much hours ahead is... So India is 9. It says from Western world, India is 9 hours ahead. Ahead? I saw? India is 9 hours ahead of us. That means India in the future, right? That means if it's 12 o'clock, if it's 12 o'clock, no. Were you confused about, Savage? Were you confused about? If it's 12 o'clock, no, it is 9 p.m. in India. That means India would have a new day before Western world. But in India, in Western, okay, let's bring it back. India is 9 hours ahead from Canada. That means India going to be in July 28th. India will wake up in July 28th before Canada will say July 28th. Okay, you're 9 hours ahead. If the timing from Western world to India is 9 hours ahead, why would you be Pisces in an Indian astrology, but Aries in a Western astrology if it's 9 hours ahead? Aries to Pisces is 2 months. India is not 2 months ahead. So that's why me believe if you listen to any type of astrologer, me getting something about either some Indians or Christians, because the King and Queen of Pentacles, they're melanated. And melanated don't always have to be black people. It can be Indian people. But the High Priestess with the Torah, she's Jewish. So me getting the daughter supposed to be married off to either Indian who into astrology or a Jewish. Me getting the guy about 20, or him just turned 21, because he's a page of cups, he's not the king. So he's not a mature 30-year. He might be 20 something, is a page, but he's not a big mature man. So it's a Sagittarius boy. The boy is a Sagittarius, because we have the angel here. So we're getting Emperor. Someone's destined to get married based on someone's fortune. We're getting read somebody's fortune. I don't know if you read them palm or you read them birth chart, and me getting you saw that somebody had 2 options. It's either them are going one Indian or them are going with. So I think the other guy is Jewish, or him have some type of Jewish ties. Maybe I try to figure out which one you must select. If we're going by astrology, more would I go with the Jews. I'm not lie. I would have trusted the Jews more than the Indians in astrology. Because I don't understand how India is 9 hours away, yet Aries to Pisces is 2 months. That something not right. The timing off. Something not make it can't be Vedic. How you gonna be Pisces in Vedic? If you're and you're 9 hours ahead. That means you would have been Aries. You'd have been Aries in Western and Aries in India. But how you going to be Aries in Western and fucking Pisces in India when Pisces starts in March? And the beginning of the year supposed to be January, which is I'm sorry. The beginning of the year is January. Sorry. The beginning of the year is January. January rules Aquarius. My apologies. So we have Aquarius beginning the year, not the zodiac wheel. All right, the zodiac wheel, beginning the wheel would be Aries. But beginning the year, it would have been Aquarius. But if you're an Aries, you're supposed to be the first zodiac sign. That means you're fire. They're saying in Vedic astrology, they might tell us you're water. Fire signs and water signs are totally different people. If you are so-called born in April, so see something confusing because March, then April, then May. So that means you're behind. Because if Aries born April to May, but Pisces is in March, that means you're behind then. That because them saying that if you're an Aries in Western astrology, you're a Pisces in Vedic. But Pisces come before Aries. But India is 9 hours away. So something doesn't seem right. I don't know what happened. Because if you look up in the sky, would you see the same constellation on a what do you call it? The telescope. If you stay from India and look up in the sky, wouldn't you see the same constellation as if you stay in Canada and look up in the sky? The constellation don't move. It stay the same place. It don't go by hours. The constellations in the sky don't go by days. It goes by where it is in the sky. It is this degrees. So maybe that's what confuse you. First of all, you're a fire sign. You're not water. Getting somebody else to tell you say you're a water sign. You're a Pisces. You're not water. You're fire. Okay? Maybe somebody's like you have anger management. Yeah, because them tell you say you want they might tell you say you want Pisces. No, you want Aries. That's why you're so hot-headed. Okay, let's look on. Okay, what is Taurus? Wait. In Vedic astrology, them said Taurus is wait. I think I would say go with the Jews. The Jews calculate 13 zodiac signs. Them is the only ones who do it. The Indians don't, I don't think them recognize a fire course. I think them set a fire course constellation too small. But me getting you read the destiny for know who for marry your daughter off to. Either you're gonna marry them off to the Indian, the astrologer who predicted this, or you're gonna marry your daughter off to some Jewish people where the astrologer predicted that. Come getting your daughter have 2 suitors, but you don't know maybe you don't know which tarot reading for follow. Me would I tell them follow the Jews. Aries, the emperor, yeah. I think you should go with them. I think they would have it more. Yeah. I don't know if this help you to figure this out. Yeah, Brody, yeah. That's something that makes sense. It can't be Pisces. No, something that makes sense. Pisces come before Aries. So that means you would have go back in time. You'd have go 1 month behind. But India is not a month behind. India is 9 hours ahead. So the timing off, how the date off. It could be something about someone's birthday that you get wrong, but me getting somebody's them is a Sagittarius. If you're okay, wait. I don't really know much about Indian astrology. So hold on. What is a Sagittarius? Hold on. Let me see what Sagittarius is. I don't really know much about it, you know. Them say if you're a Sagittarius in Vedic, you're a Scorpio. if you're a Sagittarius in Western, you're a Scorpio in Vedic. Again, them I go back to 1 month. So Indian look like them read astrology 1 month behind Western astrology. But India is not 1 month behind the Western world. So why are you calculating astrology 1 month behind when you're 9 hours ahead? That don't make sense. You fuck up the timing. So that's like somebody supposed to get married a year ago. They might wait 3 years to get blood clot married. Because you're going to an Indian astrologer who's fucking up the time. So maybe that's what's happening. And on top of them fucking up the time, if you're a Sagittarius in Western, Indian people say you're a Scorpio in Vedic. That means you're right between Scorpio and Sagittarius. Isn't that where a fire cus is? But them don't recognize a fire cus. Only Jews recognize a fire cus. I say, Brody, you know, I have more problems with the Jews than I have with the Indians. But I'm right is right. One thing about me, even if I don't like you, I will always tell the truth. I think you should listen to the Jewish one. I think them we're having more accurate. Because logically, the Indians don't have it right. That's some bullshit. You can't be 1 month behind and you're 9 hours ahead of Western world. That don't make sense. So which calendar you follow? Because Western world follow the 12 calendar cycles, January being the beginning and December being the end. The wheel would be Aries, the Big Bang being the beginning, and Pisces being the end. Me not understand how Indian people can say if you're a Sagittarius in a Canada, if you travel 9 hours ahead and then read your birth chart, they're gonna tell you say he's a Scorpio. But Scorpio come before Sagittarius. How you gone 1 month back? Where you look upon, what calendar you look upon, which calendar it goes. That mean India is a month behind? Would that mean India is a month behind if them going, if Sagittarius in Western world would be Scorpio in India, Vedic astrology, that mean India is a month behind? Yeah, according to whose calendar? Because according to a fucking flight, if you want to take a flight and go India, is 9 hours ahead. So the wheel, somebody have the wrong calendar. That's what me getting the Jews have the right. Maybe you're asking who have the right calendar. Is it the Indians or the Jews? I would bet my life on the Jews. I would say the Jews have the right calendar because them go by 13 zodiac sign. And Aries is Aries, Taurus is Taurus. How the fuck you going to tell me Sagittarius? How you going to tell me fucking Aries is fucking Pisces in Vedic? That's 1 month behind. Bitch, you're not 1 month behind. Bitch, if me have a baby, if a woman in India have a baby on July 27 and me have a baby in July 27, the two baby them are born on July 27. But you're going to tell the baby in India, so them is a different zodiac sign than the baby in a Canada, and two of them born July 27. That not make sense. That would mean we're in Leo season. You're telling me that the baby who born in Canada on July 27 would be a Leo, but the baby who born in India July 27 will be a Cancer. Why you 1 month behind if both babies born July 27? Yeah. So I wouldn't try. I and this is very debatable because especially in Canada, and when it comes down to astrology, Indians are actually very, very big on the whole astrology thing. Yet, I don't give a fuck. I don't give one fuck about even if them is the so-called majority when it comes down to astrology. I don't give a fuck when it's flawed, when I have the wrong calendar. Your ideology don't make no fucking sense at all. And if you think it does, well, okay, maybe you're Indian. But bitch, me come from Jamaica, Western world. Western world is America, Canada, Jamaica. That's Western world. I'm not come from there. And if I did come from there, I would be 9 hours ahead of you. It's not like you're saying if you were Aries here, and you couldn't even say that because you're only 9 hours ahead. You're not 1 month ahead. So why are you looking on a calendar that's giving you 1 month behind? That makes no fucking sense. That's why I did not ever go to an Indian astrologer, or I don't believe in Indian astrology. I don't know what calendar they're using. They don't have the right time. And again, even if India is 9 hours ahead, a baby born today here and a baby born today in India, the both of them have the same birthday, July 27. So how you gonna tell? How you the fuck you gonna tell it? So when if the kid ever travel to so if the Canadian kid born today and him is a Leo, and the Indian kid born today, they're gonna tell us that him is a Cancer. So if him fly from India and come to Canada, is he still a Cancer? Or is he a Leo? Exactly. I don't believe the Indians have the right calendar. I would give it to the Jews. This is my opinion. Okay? I'm going to leave it here, Aries. We're going to the next reading, so I'll be back.